Hi everybody, Tashi here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. Welcome back to everybody new. Hello and welcome. If you're not subscribed, make sure you run and smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to all. So I have Oscar here. We're gonna do a fun video. This is following the Walmart outing video that I did. So I am gonna give Oscar a bottle feeding, and I'm also going to change him, and I'm going to show you all the few things that I did get at Walmart for my dolls, my babies, and I'm going to talk about that trip. So let's get Oscar. I'm going to get him up on my lap and then turn you all so that you can all see him have his bottle. Just grab a little blanket here. So, and to those of you that are new, this is Oscar. He's one of my full-bodied silicone babies. He's the Dwayne Awake #2 by Claire Taylor Dolls. So he has on his Goose Anatomy onesie, and I have on this little pixie hat. I actually have the saran wrap under it because I wanted to just have his hair nice. Yeah, so if you happen to see any plastic, you'll be seeing his hair in a few minutes when I change him, but I'm going to leave this on him for the feeding. So, to those of you that didn't watch, I should say, my last video I did, I decided it wasn't like planned. I was in Walmart. I didn't even plan to go to Walmart, so I'll tell you all the whole story because it's kind of funny. Well, definitely what happened afterwards is quite hysterical. And I have one of the Elodie bottles. These are silicone coated glass bottles. I did share them when I got them new. I haven't yet done a feeding with one of these bottles, so I have the green one. I already have the KY on the nipple, which is a little reborn hack I showed you all in a video about putting the KY jelly on and just leaving the cap on the bottle. It stays nice, and then your bottle is all set to go when you're going to do a feeding, especially if you make videos. It makes it nicer and more realistic to just open the bottle and in it goes. So let's see how this one looks for a feeding. Yeah, it's nice. Definitely nice. And Oscar's a chubba-wub here, so a big bottle is all right for him. So, I wasn't planning on even going to Walmart. I had a doctor's appointment. I was on my way home and I was daydreaming, so I passed my exit. Now that's something that's, well, in my world, it happens. I'm just, I'm ADHD and da-da-da-da-da. So anyway, okay, past my exit, no big deal. I certainly know how to turn around on the expressway, when I pass my exit. But not too long ago, maybe like within the past year, maybe like 6 months or so, a new Walmart opened up and is now the closest Walmart to my house. We have one, well, we have two. We have one east and one whatever on the other side. Both about, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes, give or take from my house. So this Walmart is off the next exit. So it's like one exit away from my exit. And, I'm not far off the expressway. So I passed it, I seen it, I was like, oh, that's right, that's where the new Walmart is. And I knew I was gonna have to be going to Walmart over the next couple days to finish up getting Easter candy and stuff to make the kids baskets. So I decided to stop. And I went in, and of course I had to check out their baby section. So when I was in there, I said, you know what, it wasn't like crowded in there, and I just decided to whip out the camera and start and film, and thought that it would make a nice video and I could show you all what the baby section in my Walmart looked like. So I went around, I showed the clothes that I had in my cart and my thoughts, behind what I was getting and what I was thinking about getting. And then I went on to go over by the baby strollers and look at the pram strollers, because they have been something I was looking at online. So I thought it'd be nice to see in person the ones that I could. So I kind of took y'all along for that journey. And it was so much fun, y'all. It was like, when I first started filming, I felt really like embarrassed. It felt weird. But as soon as I started, zooming in on the clothes that I had in my cart and just talking about, preemie size and newborn size and it just flowed naturally, and I just kind of forgot about anything that was going on around me. And that was it. From there, I didn't feel weird at all. I noticed like a few people didn't come down that aisle that looked down, and I don't know if that's just because, I was in that aisle with my car, or if they saw me vlogging. I don't personally think that you could tell the difference between someone vlogging and someone on video chat, on FaceTime or something. I could have very well been on FaceTime with a friend or something, just saying, I'm thinking about getting this. What do you think? Do you think this will fit the baby? That sort of thing. Nobody can see that it's not someone on the other end. So I think probably people more think you're just, on your video phone, showing somebody something. But anyway, that's what I felt like. And once I got going, I was really comfortable. So I definitely concluded from that video, from, doing that and enjoying it so much, because it just kind of made it it felt like I was talking to you all, so it was like I took y'all shopping with me. It was just fun. Definitely fun. So I concluded that I would definitely make more videos like that. Whenever I'm looking at baby stuff in the stores, I'll probably film. And I also concluded from that I definitely am going to do an outing video and take some of my babies out. Because I feel like I have taken a reborn up to the post office to show the lady at the post office who got curious after time of all the boxes coming in and out when I was doing a lot of buying and selling, and why they were so important, and all that. And I finally showed her, well, this is what's in the boxes and why we get crazy over them arriving and not being lost and all that. So and she just thought that was great. So now when I go in there, and if I'm just mailing some clothes to a friend or something, if I'm filling out a customs form, I'm like, yeah, it's just diapers and stuff my friend can't get in their country, and we have a little laugh. It's just funny. But anyway, so I don't have a problem. I was comfortable. I had no problem I took Stellan, and there was other people in the post office. I had zero problem with that. It didn't make me uncomfortable at all. So I thought to myself, I said, I think that the reason why I was so apprehensive about doing an outing was more of the holding the camera and like looking like I'm, you know, talking to myself, or that people could see I'm filming a video. It just made me feel, I guess, uncomfortable to do that. And now seeing that I can in fact do it, it doesn't make me uncomfortable. It's certainly not hurting anyone. And so yeah, that'll be, y'all are gonna see that coming up on my channel as another first. You know, so even after years of being on here and YouTubing and having the dolls, it's something I've never done. So I'm excited about that. So, but then there's the whole thing about getting lost, which I'm going to get to that in a minute. I'm going to show you all the baby stuff I got, and we're going to get little Oscar changed. I want to just stick a blanket down over this pillow, over his change thing. Just do this. And we'll lay him in here. I'll bring you all back over here to see Oscar. There we are. There. Say hi, aunties. Aw, I love him in this. So I'm not going to do like Easter, like change him into like a quote Easter outfit, because I just don't have, it's Friday now. I don't know when I'll air this. But so the one outfit that I got for him, for Oscar, was the pizza outfit by Monica and Andy. And oh my goodness. So it's actually a whole set. It's really nice. It's kimono side snap tops. And the one is with the pizza print that matches the pants. And these are pants that can be folded over into footed if you want. Super soft, very nice cotton. Then it also comes with a cream color side snap onesie. I love it. Has the hand folded mitts. Like, even if you're not folding them over the hands, I like the look of having that there. And it's just super soft material, which is, you know, what I love to put on my dolls. And it also comes with the top knot hat with the pizza. Now, I'm dying to get him in the pizza outfit. You see a lot of the like food print clothing online, and it was never of interest to me. But when I saw this in person, it drew me right in. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. And of course, when I felt the quality and everything, I just loved it. It's size 0 to 3 months. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use the cream color top for now. I think I'm going to pair it with this Grovia Butter in this nice, you know, green color. It's kind of more springy looking. And then I'll put like a bunny or, you know, something, you know, for photos. And that'll kind of be Oscar's Easter photos. And then I'll change it up and I'll get him in the pizza outfit, of course. But I do want to get up on my Instagram some, you know, festive looking, or at least neutral, like not total, like the pizza thing is like nothing to do with Easter. You know what I mean? So we're going to leave that, and we're just going to do this. And then, and if I decide I want more neutral, I'll put this assembly diaper on him. And I did bring over some Quincy May booties, just the cream color tie booties. So I thought this would look great on little Oscar. So let's get Oscar changed, and then I have 2 more things. Preemie things that I got for Ollie and Athena, which are super, super. Now, you know what? Let's do the clothing now. Let's get all the clothing done. So I got these 2 sets, and some of you all may have already seen this if you watched the Walmart video. But it's the same. It's the same set, okay? So it's a kimono side snap. in a heather gray, and it has a little, I'm not sure, I was calling it a koala, but I think that's supposed to be a panda. But it's just in like a brown color. It has these little footed pants, which are striped. It's almost like a brownish gold, hard to explain, but it has the little panda on the feet. And then it has a onesie that says Best Snuggler, a short sleeve onesie. So this is the preemie size for Ollie. And this is the newborn size for Athena, because this shirt would fit Athena, but it would like just fit. It would be very snug, and I like things just not that fitted for my babies. I think the preemie pants would probably fit Athena. They are going to be too big on Ollie. The newborn pants that came with the newborn set definitely won't. However, that is why I got the little leggings in, it has the koala print, and it's a 2-pack, and then it has the striped. So for Ollie and Athena, I'll probably just ixnay the pants and use the kimono tops with the pants mix and match and the onesies. So they can kind of be mix and matching as twins. I thought that would be really, really cute for them. And, the Carter's Child of Mine stuff is really inexpensive. So to not use the pants because I don't like the bagginess or whatever, and to get the little ones that will go better, it's not a big deal. And it was cute, and it was fun shopping for it with you all. It really was. So yeah, that's just, I now have these little pieces of clothing in my Dolly Clothes collection that has a little bit of memory of my first, outing shopping video that I filmed and put up on my channel. I think that that's just cute. So we're getting Oscar out of his goose anatomy. I feel like he's looking up at the sky. All right. Gently roll this, buddy. And I will do this over his head because he's got the hat on with the saran wrap. There we go. I just love, this is by Pudge. I don't know. Oh, it's backwards. Pudge. That's who makes this, Goose Anatomy. It's a very nice quality onesie, and they have some adorable and very unique prints. They're pricey. I'll tell you, I got a muslin blanket from them last year with a goose print on it, and I was really disappointed in the quality of it for the price. It was, I believe, $60. I just felt like you're paying just to have that print slapped on there. And it was also like the color was like almost like a off pink tone to it. I just didn't care for it. I mean, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. And I'm not a big returns person when it's online. If it's in the store, yes, I will go to the store to return things, no problem. But when I order online, I tend to never get around to, printing a label, packing things up, and getting them back off. Those of you that know me more personally know, like, I am just not good about getting mail out in general. So can you imagine me, like, just with returns? So basically, when I get that, basically I'm very picky in my shopping, because I'm in wanting to just really know that something is going to fit and I'm going to like it. That's why I love that we all share, you know, where we shop and, you know, all that good stuff, because I know once I've bought something that if it's not going to fit right, you know, or I don't like it for some reason, that that it was just a real waste of money. I know it's a, you know, I know I could obviously change that about what, you know, my practices, my shopping practices, and, you know, start returning things. But I, every time I say I'm going to do that, and then I put stuff in a certain place, like, oh, I'm going to get to that, and that stuff's got to get returned. And it just never seems to happen. I'm just so ADHD in that way, and I don't know. It's just, ugh. So speaking of my stuff, I also have a mild dyslexia. I would say mild because I can read, like, I don't read backwards, but I get things jumbled. And actually, when I was finally tested for different things as a child, they believed that I was completely dyslexic, and due to my intelligence, I compensated for that and kind of learned, my own brain just learned in that way. That's what they had told my parents when I was a kid and when I was tested, and that, you know, I had ADHD, and, you know, my brain just, nowadays they may have other names and words and things for the way that my brain, you know, like, I can't get certain things out of my mouth I can't get a lot out of my mouth that's in my brain to express myself in an intelligent way. It's very, very frustrating. So there's always a gazillion things running through my head, because it's like all up in there. It's very, very hard to explain the I guess, I guess disability, I guess you would say disability that I have, the difference that I have, how different my brain works. It's just very hard. But anyway, so I daydream a lot and whatever, and I have no sense of direction, no sense of north, south, east, west, nothing. I may leave these booties on him. So I got out of the Walmart, and it's kind of like a complicated maze to get out of. I think I want this on him. So I was already in circles, and it's a new place, so I had never been. So I was already a bit disorientated when I came out, and I just turned the wrong way and went completely, you know, in the wrong direction. And as I'm reading signs of which way on the expressway, like, I'm seeing where I think I'm supposed to go, I get off several times, I circle, so now I've circled several times and then winding up in the same place. So then I finally put the GPS on, put my home address in, and went, and I realized I was already, like, so far away from my house. But I'm like, all right, now I gotta just follow this back. I got myself way off track. As I'm following it, I repass the Walmart, get to the Walmart, and I see another road, and I'm like, it looked familiar, and I said, oh, that's where I was supposed to turn. And you know how sometimes the GPS just takes you some cockamamie longer way? You know, there's different routes, and they just take you on, like, a inconvenient route or a longer route. So I'm like, I know this. Let me turn there. And I figured the GPS would redirect anyway and just give me that route. Well, down a ways, it finally redirected, but it didn't give me the route. I was completely going again in the wrong direction, and it had me make a U-turn. So at that point, now I'm tired. My doctor's appointment was, like in Nassau County. It was quite a drive. And then I was shopping, and I lost track of time when I was shopping. It was late, it was dinner time, it was, I just was like, oh, at that point I was melting down. I was yelling at myself. Tears are pouring from my face. I'm calling I'm like, you're just stupid. I'm like really digging into my own self, telling myself, I get lost and exit away from my house. I don't even belong on this earth. Like, really? Just, but again, long day, a lot of driving anyway, shopping. At that point, I hadn't eaten. I was hungry, thirsty, tired, and lost and very frustrated. And so it just, I mean, how I managed that. I was one exit away from my house and drove around an extra 45 minutes. I'm watching my gas gauge go down. I had put gas in the day before, knowing I had a doctor's appointment far away. And I'm like, I used all the extra gas I put in. I'm like, really? Just, how could you be so stupid? That's what I'm saying to myself. Yeah. Luckily I wasn't too far from home, and luckily I didn't have to be somewhere at a certain time, because that is when sheer panic sets in, and that's when I really get it in, like, that's when I have like a panic attack, I guess, sort of type thing, a real meltdown. I didn't, I've been a lot worse. That wasn't so bad, but it was just, an unpleasant thing. And, also I'm in the stage of starting that time in my life, starting menopause. It's happening to me, and it's to any of you that have been there already. And I know that I'm overly sensitive right now. I'm overly emotional right now. I feel it. I know my moods. And now I normally am a person that has mood swings, and I just, that's just part of who I am. I'm up and down and all over the place normally. So this is extra. So it's like, I want to get a toothbrush to do his hair a little better. I love the way that his hair looks when I take the time to put the saran wrap. It just comes out so silky, so perfect. Do I have a head thing? I don't have one around. I have those little silk squares that I like to put their heads on, especially like when I got their hair just how I want it. But that's okay. Oscar's losing a lot of hair in the back of his head anyway, which is fine because it's very realistic. It happens to real babies. So for the moment, I'm fine with that. Oh my gosh. Look at how scrumptious. Oh, excuse me. I got some dust in my throat. I have no water here, but look at how scrumptious Oscar looks. Oh my goodness. And he's got his belly button out. Oh, and I ordered Lee over at Monami Lee. And she starts a lot of trends. She has some great baby finds and some fabulous taste. and she got the little umbilical tie things, the cut handmade ones, for her new baby girl, Noah Dillon, that just arrived home. It's over a week now. It's going on the second week. But we're so excited to have little Noah Dillon as a cousin and a niece. And so she's got a beautiful, beautiful belly button, like stump newborn belly button. And Lee had got the cord ties, and they look so fabulous, and they're a beautiful little keepsake. So I did go ahead and order for Oscar, because Oscar also has a beautiful belly button stump. He's got it looks like a clip just came off of it. Like there's a spot that's exactly what it looks like. You could put a clip on it, it would look perfect. So, but I wouldn't want to do that to his silicone, but a tie will look great, because I don't know how many of you noticed that, Oscar has the stump. He's a bit bigger of a newborn, but, he is, in fact, newborn. The Dwayne sculpt is a real baby Dwayne. He's sculpted after a real baby. The prototype is in a museum. The prototype of the Dwayne Awake is in a museum. So that, Dwayne is a real baby, and he was, sculpted from, a picture that Claire had. So this is what he looked like. He's this size. He's got the belly button stump, and she did an amazing job. If you look on Claire Taylor's website, and you go on the Dwayne edition and you scroll all the way down, of course they're all long sold out. There's only 5 plus the prototype of the Awakes in worldwide. Oscar's number 2, and there is, I believe, 5 plus 6, 6 of the Dwayne Asleeps as well, and that's it. This was, a small special edition. I love Claire's edition baby. It's babies. She uses a proprietary blend of silicone that's specific to the edition babies. Maybe we'll talk about that in another video. I've talked about that a lot, but we'll talk some more, because I'm just loving my Oscar. But this video is getting very long, so I'm going to end it here, and maybe I'll film some more, and we'll take a look at Oscar, and we'll talk a bit about his silicone and what makes him special, what makes Claire's edition baby special. If I don't get another video up before Easter, I want to wish you all a very blessed, happy, peaceful Easter to you and your families and everyone here. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Check in the description for a link to follow me on Instagram. Also, check out my channel membership. You can click the blue join button next to subscribe. I'm going to be upcoming doing a lot in there, so it's a very active time of year for those of you that, pop in and out. And yeah, I'm wishing you all just a beautiful, peaceful, wonderful Easter weekend. And God bless you all.